You're in her DMs. I sold her catalytic converter. You want pussy. I want crack. We are not the same.
Where are these guns at?
What is good, gamer? Sure, I'm in the right VC for Discord.
I'm fucking short as fuck.
Yes, you are.
Little short for a stormtrooper. Fuck no.
Too a little short for a stormtrooper.
Probably, maybe I am. A little better. Whoa! Oh! The strap! Oh. I don't think it's supposed to work like this. Oh, there it is.
There we go.
No! No!
That should be better.
Calibrate them hands.
Where'd it go?
Calibrate them hands.
Where'd it go?
It's floating off into the distance that way, but it's only when it's on the edges of my screen.
It's gone.
What the fuck?
It's right there.
Oh, no, I got it! No, it's right there! Fuck!
I did not fix the guns.
It's gone.
Get my voice ready for the fucking bit that I'm doing today. This bit
Reloading it did not fix anything.
Brother, please!
Hello, gamers. Do I sound normal?
Hold on.
What happened? You threw a gun?
I didn't mean to throw it, it just fell. Hold on. Let me see if I can catch it. It's up here somewhere. What?
Hello, gamers. Do I sound not normal?
You sound not normal.
There you go.
Is that not normal?
Am I audible? Am I loud? Am I good?
You are audible, not necessarily loud.
You could be a bit louder.
Understood. Let's go.
You are extremely loud.
Oh, shit. I guess that
Well, I just launched that bitch.
Okay, we lost one gun, folks.
Wait, he's only spawned one at a time?
Oh, no, you spawned it yourself.
Oh, okay. We're good. I thought there was like blaster pistols. You got like rifles and shit. You fucking gangster for that. Hold on. What's that white button do?
That's an alternative mode of fire. Oh, this spawns the weapon.
Oh. Bitch. No, fuck! I'm not letting go. It's the gravity that's fucked up.
You took the display. You took the display weapon.
I didn't mean to do that. No. Go back. Put it back.
I love stealing the display weapons from Walmart.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What do you mean? It's...
You just spawned more.
No, I'm not. There's only one. Damn. What's this? What?
Just still spawn with my fucking shit then, I guess.
What's support room?
Does this still exist?
Do I have to go in my avatar that has a really, really cool revolver
Why are
that's
you not
definitely
going away?
not just...
Oh. It's because this isn't technically. This is a display model.
Oh, there's a pistol. Oh, it's display, but there's
Where's my...
no like.
my fucking pistol?
I got my hand. See?
I don't see anything.
Yeah,
don't
it
see it.
disappears. I don't know why it's disappearing.
Yeah, you're like,
You don't see it.
no. Freddy's finally gotten me.
Sarah, you see this?
No,
You don't
you're
see the
not.
gun. Damn. We are cooked
Yeah, look
to no
at you
end.
with your gun. Look at me. I have a real gun.
It's weird you say
Smash
A real
it, smash.
gun.
just like floating around.
I'd say maybe the best way to.
I can change into my.
Oh no.
That blaster bolt's supposed to be blue.
What the fuck?
I mean, it can be technically if it takes that kind of thing.
I mean, yeah, you could technically load it with a different type of demand.
Oh, okay, so we're fine.
That's
Oh, this is the display model. That's fine.
I got like clean color though. Look. Purple.
Oh,
You'll see it now.
that's not good.
I think we're cooked.
That's a weird gun that's really loud and is fucked up and hurts my ears.
I made it so you can't just grab the fucking.
Everyone down here does.
I can wiggle it. I can't grab it.
Yeah.
No, that's not weird and fucked up. Oh, that lightsaber. Who is that lightsaber?
That lightsaber.
Evil. I have one. I mispronounce words.
I don't have mine active now.
What did I just grab?
Yo, you got that noise on
Isn't
it?
it? I have a real blaster that isn't just a revolver.
Oh, I could dual wield these bitches.
I want to overcharge it.
Yeah, I can dual wield. My dual wielding.
It's cool as shit.
It's only some of them.
Oh. I don't technically have a shotgun. I only listed a pistol.
Everything okay, Scraps?
Yeah, some of the guns and the noises are getting weird bitrate from me.
I'll just turn the world volume down if it's these guns.
Happening for everybody.
That's not
We're
bitrate.
gonna
Well, I know it's not the bit rate. I'm just saying turn it down if it's causing like issues like on your end, like to you.
Gap
already did
above the
that.
maps. It might be that.
There we go. I heard that lightsaber thing. That was an issue from last time, though.
Alright,
Of course.
any weapons you're not using, remember to put back, folks. There's a limited number of them.
Benny, I don't think I can put this one back in the bin.
I'm just taking these two because apparently my rifle's still fucked and I can't fix it yet. Okay.
Amazing.
You could spin it.
Rotating it 180 degrees.
Hello, everybody.
Slightly
I was
increasing
just
the contact range.
told to let you all know
Immaculate.
that there is a little bit of a bitrate issue happening with the guns. So I was told to let you know to put your world audio lower, so that way you can kind of avoid some of those clipping issues. Sorry about that. I will try to figure out why that is happening at a later time. That being said, please make your way to the to your areas. We need to start. We are 10 minutes past, so we need to go ahead and get ourselves situated. Thank you.
I don't know what's going on with this bitrate. I'm not having that issue on my end.
It's okay. So if you hear like a crackling sound every now and again, that's what that is. That's what we're referring to. It's not something we can do right now. It's just something that some people are going to hear. Not everybody's going to hear it. It's a latency thing. If you don't hear it, don't worry about it. Just turn your world audio down anyway. It doesn't have to be crazy down. Just down so it doesn't deafen you when it happens. And if it's not happening to you, good for you. But it's happening to a lot of people.
Sounds good. All right, let me
Oh, you're here now.
Yo, Dexy.
What the fuck?
Sith gang, apparently.
Alright.
I'm not a Sith, but Imperial gang. Well, the house
Gotta go get an audio module installed.
are in Solar. You goofy bitch are fucking. Oh, are you gonna come into town, or are you going to go at the apartment?
I've been in the desert for the last. That's the
I was asking.
why I haven't been.
Man, shut up. Tired of your ass. Sick of all these fucking lightsabers, dude. Oh, is it borked? Oh, I heard it that time. Okay, I'm going to my spot. I'm still standing. I don't remember which apartment was mine, but just pick one at random, I guess. Somebody's there, I think. I think this one's. I think these couple are clear. Okay, yeah, we're good. Just vibe here until then. And go on the hub in game. Oh no. Fuck is this? Oh no. I'm just looking at memes I can't post. Bro. Oh lord. Oh my. Whoa, I can't have that play.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time to begin. An alarm blares through the intercoms all over Oasis, indicating the sandstorms have ceased.
Oh god. Okay, I could say he was they're talking about now. It's not that bad for me though. To work I go, I suppose. Check on the security station. I always forget how the fuck to get around here, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, just a quick note for everyone here. We are aware that there is a problem with doors at the moment. In that when you walk through them, you might not see the world. Just know that everything is, just please RP around it. It is something that will be fixed by next session, I can assure you that. But for now, please just RP around, moving through doors, and potentially not being able to see through them. Okay.
Hmm. 8 years of my life, and what? Morning, Coda. Oh, okay, there it is. What to use today? Do you have any plans today, Coda? That's surprisingly complex. I'm surprised you were given that task. Well, I won't hold you up on it, I guess. Good luck. Get this damn patrol out the way. Oh, fuck. Hell. How have you been, Logan?
3 days out in the fucking desert. I got sand in places that I don't particularly want to talk about.
Can't be any worse than
Can't seem
Tatooine.
to find the key to the apartment. Thank you.
Figured. They would have come back sooner.
Which one is it in? Which building?
It's the main housing block. I don't know which building. I don't know which room it is. I do not fucking remember. I was in B-25. That's what I remember.
How
Oh.
things here?
Fodder show all around. Not much worse than anything else, I suppose, though.
I see.
Have a whole shit show to take care of with Rayner whenever I see him. Mayor got himself into some tomfoolery. Were you aware of the people who seem to be old friends of ours? If you catch my meaning?
There's more of us here.
I wouldn't necessarily say Imperials, but Sith nonetheless.
My masters didn't say anything about more of them being here. So if they are who they appear to be, it seems that maybe they just beat us here. Remember, Harper Drive did fail. We drifted in space for a good while.
Entirely possible. Yes, you think with all that fancy money and equipment we would get. But much like everything else in the Empire, they give us the most dogshit equipment for the cheapest bidder.
Well, you know how those type of people are. Like to test their toys to see how well they react in any situation. Wouldn't surprise me if it was just a test.
What surprised me? The hell? What are they going to this building for? Saw the Mandalorians walk into my place of business. Can't be too concerned. Yeah, just... Oh, that's right, you know. I'll catch up with you in a moment.
Let's take a seat. I got a few things to go over. Yolandi, who's your friend?
Oh, that's Logan, my roommate. He's the one who crashed on the planet with me about a year ago.
I see. Well, I'd be happy to meet him and get acquainted, but right now we're gonna have a private discussion, if that's fine.
Do I have to be there?
I mean, you got my message this morning?
Piss. I'll meet you back at the apartment.
It'll be real quick. In fact, it'll only be about 5 minutes.
Oh no, I understand.
Yolandi, I know I approach DC-17. The engineers had one. They fixed mine up for me.
Okay. Whoa.
Yeah, no, it's been day. Actually, I got something for you. If you want to hop up here, I'll start getting an insult. So we're gonna give this voice box a test run. Well, if you want to stand beside the desk, that's fine too.
Sorry.
Generally, what happened, as for a full rundown from a couple days ago, we had an incident where a friend of mine ended up doing a little bit of research into what was going on with the mayor, as we've had a lot of concerns. And what we came down to learning was that the mayor's been selling people off to slavers around the area. Some of that is people traveling through, and some of that is the townsfolk themselves. From there, he's been locked up. An incident happened he's in recovery from, but we got answers and the truth out of him. Now, what this also means is he has a lot of ties to a lot of people that we simply do not have the connections to. Frankly, I'd have his ass walk out of town right now and continue until he's out of sight. But I think what we came to as a group, those who were around at the time. Alright, there you go. Try that out. Was that he needs to stay alive, and we need to keep his connections intact. Have him be a means of getting us in contact with folk, so that way we can start enacting plans for concerns upcoming. Now, I don't quite have a lot of time to get into what all those concerns are, but Miss Gatla, I imagine that you can relay some of that information more clearly, if you're fine with that.
Indeed.
But for now, I got a lot of angry townsfolk banging on my door asking for me to answer a lot of questions. So, I'm gonna go do that. Gonna try and talk to people, let them know what's going to be done, but right now we have a lot on our plate, and that also includes getting answers. How you doing, Kuda?
I love you, Pop-Up.
I don't know how to feel about that. I don't know how to feel about that.
You happy about this?
I'm ecstatic.
Alright, so, with that, I'm gonna go talk to folk, but if you can also give a rundown on, more importantly, why we're not, going to be throwing him to the wolves just yet. Because, frankly, I think that that's what he's earned at this point.
If he requires an escort, do let us know. If you need to move him.
I appreciate it.
Rainer. Has anything been done with the remains of that mercenary yet?
Oh, we're gonna bury him today. If you have time, I'd really appreciate you being there for that.
I had something in mind for him.
Certainly. I'm open to hear it, and I'd like to do what you think is the most respectful option. But I do have to get to talking to folk. You're welcome to come along, but it's probably gonna be a hoot and a holler. Let's make of it. But if you want to stay and get a rundown privately, you're welcome to use these offices.
Sheriff, I heard that the inquisitive friend Adrian, was that his name? Was in charge of the interrogation, is that correct?
Well, I wouldn't say he was in charge, but I left him to handle things as the mayor was not working with kindness. But he did do quite a bit. It wasn't frankly, there is another point to make. It wasn't him that cut off the mayor's hand. It was another gentleman. Another one just like
the keys.
Thank you.
Wielded a similar blade.
Yep.
Saber. Yep.
Clean up the room next time.
There's more of them.
If I feel like it.
Yep.
I'm stuck with a box for a few years and still fuck it up.
Either way. Real shit show and a half. What a surprise. So we give you a rundown on what you missed. Mayor selling slaves. Mayor selling slaves. People in the town. People aren't happy about it. Not like, honestly, not the worst thing. I mean, like, have to make money somehow, but
The huts sell slaves all the time.
it's, yeah, but I guess people here don't like it, and majority rule, I suppose. Either way, yeah, dealing with the rundown of the what's the word? Fallout of that. I myself, not much to do with it.
I see.
I thought you were like reaching for my blaster. I was like, what?
No.
Because you know you don't. So you know you don't need that. Me when I see a cop with an unattended handgun. But yes. Your daddy pays taxes. He could have. Yes, it's been going to be a long shit show of a fucking day.
I see. What about, Jedi?
I don't know. Nothing that I would know about. Quite curious about that. Can't see good things happening if there's Sith and Jedi here. Though
Kind of flicks out a red kyber crystal and just kind of catches it back in his hand as he slips it back into his pouch.
yeah, I was gonna say though,
Blue one in right now.
considering our circumstances, you know, neither of which of our friends really.
Yes, exactly. Worst comes to worst, I pretend to be one of them. And if these are Sith, worst case scenario, I flash the red one and they fuck off.
Is it that easy to change the crystal out? Oh, it's open. That explains.
Yes, I'll make sure to I have it open for worst case scenario.
Did I ever tell you when I?
Normally, no, it is incredibly hard.
So did I tell you when I first?
Rebuild the saber using the Force, but I digress.
I'll tell you about the first time I enlisted. I fought some kid who had a damned, like, it was a lightsaber but with a blaster attached to it. It was quite stupid looking.
Sounds like a shitty designed weapon.
I know. Out of character. It's not who you're thinking of. But yes, it was quite impractical until he. It's not.
Is there someone who used it in this RP?
No.
I'm gonna have to kill them if that's
No.
the point.
No.
Okay.
When I first enlisted, I said. Quite an interesting.
Breaking character. Don't mind me.
Yes. Yeah, I'm not particularly. It's odd. I don't remember the Imperium those days fondly, but like it wasn't that bad, I suppose. Better than Dantooine, I suppose.
My masters did occasionally mention a kid like that. They were half tempted to throw me against him, but Unfortunately, they sent me here.
I love how my whole reason for joining was to get off of a backwater sandball, and I end up right back at another one. Yep. I don't.
Ecstatic to be here.
No, I don't think anyone is. I don't fucking think anyone is.
Exactly.
I don't.
I don't understand how someone can bear living on a fucking desert planet.
Well, it can't be much better than living on a fucking ice planet.
You're not wrong.
Told you what happened on Hoth.
Except... Oh, I've heard. Except here's the difference. Yes, my training planet was on an ice planet. But they trained me. And you don't work up much of a sweat on an ice planet.
No, you just fucking freeze to death.
Feels a lot better than baking to death.
No, you know the snowtrooper armor they issued to us? Yeah, it was meant to keep us alive. It wasn't that warm, though.
I see.
Probably fall back on one of his connections. Try land himself a safe spot through lies, deceit, and manipulation. And that's something we cannot afford. So he's held as a prisoner here for now.
Long hair, black armor.
Yeah, go ahead. For now, it's hard to say, but I mean, he is not the mayor anymore, I'll tell you that. There is going to be a slot to fill coming up soon. And whereas right now I'm helping back in with those who are working in his office to try and help sort things, I can't say that there's anything lined up currently. But I'd be open to hearing what y'all think. Exactly. It's not. Yeah, how can I help? I promise he's gonna get his justice. I promise you he's going to be punished. But right now, we need answers. We will make him pay for what he's done. He will face justice. He will face repercussions. But right now, we need his connections. Otherwise, we are killing him and rushing to follow after. And I don't want to see any of you hurt. Trust me, I want him dead. Just as much as you do.
Some thoughts.
Worry about leadership at a later time. I promise
Don't
this is
get
something that we need to
close to
work on
them.
beforehand before we discuss leadership and who's going to fill that in. But we will get to that when it comes. Any other questions? For now, I'll be around if you need me. I'm open to talk to anyone and everyone individually, and I'll take as much time as you are needing to help you out. But it's going to be a rough next few days. It's probably going to be a rough next few years. We're going to do what we can to keep everyone safe. I bet my life on that.
Towards the end of Rayner's speech, the large crowd begins to disperse.
Got a lot on our plates coming up.
Sheriff, you do recognize the power vacuum in the meanwhile. Is there a mayor incumbent until we elect a new one?
Right now, I'm doing what I can on the back end to help organize things. So currently, that I guess be me. Most other locations, sheriffs would be the primary mayor and lead for security and the town. and I'll fill that for the temporary time being.
Okay, maybe not that kind of crowd. I want a crowd, just not that particular crowd. There's another dog converting.
My associates. In terms of your leadership problems, no.
You're very quiet, Inquisitor. You may want to speak up, as it were.
Attract all kinds of faces here. I'm from one of the Jawa clans. Sells stuff out in the desert. Typically, we find scrap, sell it. I like coming here in taking a drink.
I see.
Yeah, try. Oh, that's better.
There we go.
I was saying that I am going to be talking to my associates soon, and hopefully I can bring you a solution, at least to your leadership problem.
Don't like
Not
coming
one
into
that
town
directly will put us in charge, but something as a suggestion.
To be honest, we'd rather see what the townsfolk are wanting. If the townsfolk vote for someone within, I think that'd be probably the best solution.
You'll want to hear before you come to that conclusion. I assure you it might not be what you expect.
Alright.
Sheriff, I have a separate issue, not exactly related to the mayor.
Alright, I can come by and help. If anyone does need me, you know how to call us. Our radio channel is always open. Do you like privacy?
No, it's fine. Trevor there, he was just brought into town. His airship crashed a few days ago out in the desert. I don't know if that's something you should go out and check. Maybe look for survivors, or if we're too busy right now.
No, let's get into that. I don't want. Let's get some questions answered. Sir, say his name.
Did you hear that?
Trevor. Travis, my bad, Travis.
Not all of it.
Might be under the old old management.
Lovely. That armor is definitely that of my masters, or one of them. So then,
how do you feel about them anymore?
Either.
One day you lean more towards one than the other.
Ship. They dropped me on a fucking ship with a fucking busted hyperdrive and left us floating in space for a few years. I've never felt that disconnected to the Force in my entire life.
Not huge fans, I guess.
It's a mixed emotion, to say the least. But I digress. They're dangerous.
Oh shit. We're kind of them for fucking 8 years. You know, I kind of got it by now.
Yeah. Very unfortunate, to say the least.
You know, I said it earlier, but we have like armors for different conditions on different planets. The fucked up part is they're meant to make us not die, but it's always still miserable.
Well, there's some things that the code dictates, and that being uncomfortable tends to generate negative emotion. And then using that is kind of something that Sith excel at.
See, one problem. I'm not a fucking Sith.
How to explain it to someone who doesn't quite feel the Force the way I do?
No. Here's the thing. I've gotten the whole spiel from several Inquisitors. I get it. I know what you mean. However, it does not work for somebody who's doing a 10-hour patrolling shift, right? if my armor can barely keep me warm enough to not die, but I'm still feeling my fingers falling off, you're in a perpetual state in between near death and extreme discomfort. You're on the very edge. That was the issue. And it does me no good to the Empire at the time to freeze my ass off whilst I'm doing my job for them. You know what I mean? Not saying I have to be extremely comfortable, just make it so, I can feel my fingers at the end of a shift. If it's the snow. Or I can, take my armor off and not have enough sand to make a whole castle.
Let me see here. You're right. Doesn't make any sense to make you all feel uncomfortable. But put it in the perspective of someone looking at a space cow. If you want it to produce and work as hard as physically possible, you just continue to make its environment worse and worse, promising a greater reward each time.
Yes.
Which I'm sure they did to most of you.
As if the constant threat of rebels wasn't the problem already. Or the fucking Ewoks. Ugh. I still hear them in my fucking sleep. I hear them in my sleep, Logan! I hear the fucking Utini in my sleep!
Yes, I'm well aware. The amount of nights you kept me up screaming about them.
They're in the fucking trees. I'm telling you, every time I see a tree, they're here. But yes.
The amount of noises you made in your sleep.
Did you know that ATST armor can get crushed by 2 fucking logs?
I do now. That sounds very unfortunate for the people inside the AT-AT.
Never again. If I ever get off this rock, the first thing I'm doing is I'm glassing Endor.
At this point, with the amount of time we've spent together, I will happily fucking join you.
That's like new pain.
Indeed. That Mando is talking about something very interesting.
What?
A myth. That's all.
Hmm.
Any drinks for either of you before I close up until later?
Sorry. Sure. I could go for some water right now.
Me as well.
You're stuck here for now.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't feel like taking another trek to the other town, so. Guess I'm here now.
Oh.
Thank you.
Thank you. What? Give me that. Hold on a second. Hold still. Give me that shit.
You dropped it. I was going to return it to you. As
You get
we
new-
already talked about, I don't need it.
Damn new holsters.
Good to be back in town.
Yeah, and imagine having sand up your ass for 3 days isn't much fun.
You're right, it's not. But I got this. Rent.
How'd you get that?
If you search a ship hard enough, you'll find a lot of things that some people didn't want to be found.
Oh,
There
go
are
ahead and
at
store
least
that.
15 other stormtroopers with us.
Well, it's good at least you can put that away and hide it until we need to.
Yes. That I was finding scrap on the ship to sell, which I sold some of it as I was coming in.
Oh, there's what do they call the Jawa here?
Scrapyard. Yes.
Maybe you could take him to the ship and have him,
Sure.
Value it.
Look it over. Yes.
Sure, he'll probably pick something off our hands.
I've already cut a decent amount of it so far, apart for pieces. So.
That's good.
It really is just scrap metal on the desert.
Yes. I think I'm going to do something very quickly. I'm going to be back somewhere momentarily. I'll catch up with you then.
Sheriff, are you present on this comm channel?
Yeah, I'm available currently. We're at the mayor's office if you'd like to come by here, or I can meet you somewhere.
Your barkeep wishes to speak to the mayor.
Understood. I'll get that arranged.
Very good.
Hey, Ken, got a question for you if you're not too busy.
Sorry, listen, give me one moment.
I don't want to use the radio because I think I forgot.
I'll see what I can do. What the? I don't see anything. I don't know what you're talking about.
Who was that? Who did that?
You don't see me, fuck off.
So anyways.
I'm worried because I clicked that button not thinking about it. I was like, oh, fuck, did I... Because probably they have some issue with the radio. I was making sure, like, it's all good.
Hey, Benny. Is the mayor around? A couple people were wanting to talk to him.
Give me one moment in the scene and I'll get right out.
Sounds good. We'll meet you at the medical bay if that's okay, and we'll just pretend he's asleep on a bed.
Oh, Sally, can I ask you a question since you're here? Fuck. You know what, fuck it. If I fucked up, it is what it is. Fire around, see what people are doing real quick.
It was one of my ancestors, Canderous Ordo, who had fought alongside him after the Mandalorian Wars when the Jedi had their own schism to deal with.
I see.
And eventually went to claim the mantle himself.
Became one of our most stalwart leaders in our history. Yeah. Quite honored. Not always agreed with, but if ever there was a Mando from the storybooks.
It would have been Canderous. That's why I keep telling people the Jedi are not our enemies. Even though so many think they are.
Well, at the time, during the Clone Wars, I believe they did attempt to assassinate the Chancellor, yes?
We did.
Who had attempted to?
It was,
The Jedi.
The Death Watch, the Jedi.
The Death Watch as well.
Yeah, that's a little more complicated. From what I've been told by some surviving Jedi, the situation is a bit deeper than that, but yes, they did.
Yes. Well, the Death Watch did as well. I remember hearing about that and reading many documents. Like I said, my teachers tended to reinforce learning into me.
Who were your teachers?
A large group of friends, I guess you could call them.
Scholarly commune?
I guess you could call it. Imperial librarians, ones that kept history.
I see. Yes, I believe Yolandi mentioned the two of your colleagues. I should have put that together.
Yeah.
Yes, crash landed together. Tragic tale, hyperdrive failure. Stuck in space for far too long.
I must articulate to the two of you to avoid any bad blood, as it were.
No,
Mandalorians and
of
Imperials
course.
do not get along.
So I've heard.
As I said, I was just
Become an exception of that.
Of course. No, as I said, I was just a humble librarian.
It was work.
Keeping records.
Nothing personal.
Yes, keeping records. We were sent here on an expedition to uncover ruins, and as I said, unfortunately, hyperdrive failure, ship malfunction. We drifted in space for quite a while and then landed here, or crashed a year ago, didn't we? Yes.
It was years.
Uncomfortable time.
A tiny shuttle with 15 grown-ass people.
It's not fun.
You've ever drifted before, Kyla?
My mother was a Jedi after the Purge.
I suppose wild space and you are very familiar, huh?
Indeed.
Yes, I drifted for 2 months once, and it was the worst experience of my life. I wish that upon no one.
Well, you know the Empire deciding an expedition to uncover ruins does not need to be the prettiest penny spent.
Of course not.
You
Budgetary saving that a war effort can have.
you would really think, as a stormtrooper, we were supposed to be one of the more like up there. We were supposed to be something special, and then a number of times I was sent to guard a damned digging site. Bored out of my fucking mind.
So unfortunate.
Stormtrooper were you? I know that they fell into many legions and battalions and divisions.
I was part of the 908th. We were just an auxiliary battalion for the most part. We'd make up for the shortcomings of others where it was needed. Other battalions were more specialized, and if they needed extra people, that was typically where they would send us or the Imperial Army. But it just happened to be us more often than not. On Hoth, it was mostly 501st, but they sent a detachment of us along there as well, and I hate snow almost as much as sand. I just don't like extreme climates, I'll put it that way.
I'm sorry, did you say 501st?
I believe so. They were the ones on Hoth, I'm not correct.
Legion that survived into the Empire.
So the stories go. I don't know how many of them were actually clones by that point.
I imagine not many. Most of them would probably die of old age by then.
Yeah.
It's interesting that the name stuck around, though. I fought alongside the 501st clones one time. They were fierce, to put it lightly.
The Siege of Mandalore.
That's the one.
Hmm.
They were not under their general, who I've recently learned is a very prolific Jedi, apparently, but they were under a sub-command structure that was pretty scary, to put it lightly.
Yes, the history of that in particular was one of the ones that my teachers were very hesitant to tell me about.
Oh, I could tell you all about the siege. I fought there, the entire thing. I saw the Night of 1,000 Tears as well, from orbit.
Oh, rather unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
I've been in Death Watch. I have followed both.
Oh no!
Freelancer. Any of that time span I can tell you about.
In theory, I should be able to know a little bit more about Mandalore culture. I went on a mission one time, and the Moth spent a good 3 hours recounting damn near the entire written history of them, but I fell asleep through most of it. The benefit of having a helmet is that no one sees your eyes close. No offense, it was just he was going on and on. I didn't start waking up until I could not remember. Some asshole. I think we called him It was Moth something, but I remember the lads called him Sweet William. Don't know why.
What? Oh, he must have been a pompous one. That's good.
Yeah, I literally didn't wake up from his drivel until the explosion started, but it was a damned long wish. I only remember where I was. It was right after the graduation from the academy, and I was hungover to no end.
Straight out of the academy and getting a lecture from a moth.
Oh, it wasn't directly to me. It was just my one task was to stand next to him and make sure he didn't die. And God, don't tell me there was a few times there was an airlock I saw. Yes. Every time there was an airlock, the temptation to jump out was there.
Sort of an unrelated question for the two of you. How do you feel about the Inquisitor here in town?
I've worked with Inquisitors. Not a happy bunch.
The history around them is quite scary, to say the least. Probably best to just keep our distance. Heard they've slaughtered whole villages just to flush one or two Jedi out.
And there weren't even Jedi at half of them. Love to see it, right?
Exactly.
About right. Found some Imperials we can make an exception for.
You'd be surprised how many of us were just like...
I mean, most people are just, people, not tyrants.
No, I know. I've spoken to many Imperial Army members, many stormtroopers. I've spoken to those who fought on the fronts of Scarif. I've spoken to shock troopers. I've spoken to death troopers. One time.
They could speak?
Yes, actually. The helmets with the garbled speech, that's an encryption. It's a closed communication network. I only know this because she told me. They utilize that to keep their comms encrypted within themselves and their battle groups. But they speak perfectly clearly. The one I spoke to was, she wasn't human. She was
A female death... Oh my.
I forget what she was. There's a few of them.
Oh.
I believe she told me roughly 20% of the Death Trooper group was female, actually.
That's
Does not discriminate with it.
horrifying in the best way possible.
Sounds like you got chipped.
Hmm. Interesting.
Imagine being one of them. So you really did get gypped.
Damn it all. There were, you're telling me there was athletic, tall, death trooper women? And they put me with a bunch of fucking stomp! Damn it all.
Probably for the best you would have done things to them. I'm
No, they would have done things to me. That's the point you don't understand, Logan.
Come on now, let's be honest. You would have gotten drunk and done something stupid.
Probably, but at least I would have tried.
Exactly.
Small parts for the thing that you wanted, but not a full thing of the part that you wanted for the thing that you wanted.
Are you trained in that thing we want? If not, it should go to Vath.
Yeah, the thing you put on your back, that thing.
A Mandalorian was something they put on their back. I'm going to pretend I don't know what that is.
Come now. Yes. You know the Mandalorians and their flying.
I only got jump track train.
I had to scrap part of the injector assembly on the starboard side to make repairs to this.
I'm sorry, what is that?
So you can put it together,
It's
I
not...
assume. You can put one together then, I assume?
It's a Jawa.
Maybe not some of the newer models, but if you get me, you know, something like.
What's?
Let's see.
No, I saw it.
Oh.
What do you think it is?
Oh, it caught me off guard.
Give me something
May as well. Why do you think I tracked them down? As I said, I am a historian.
Yeah,
Right.
Star Wars earlier, probably.
So you make them history.
There weren't like too many leaps in terms of like, you know, specific jetpack engineering. Around that time, they were still using the more outboard nozzle systems.
Was there a jump pack on that ship that we had?
Even if we had one, I wouldn't tell you yes.
You know I had jump pack training. I was perfectly qualified to use it.
Exactly, perfectly qualified to use it. Now what are you going to use it on? To spy on people?
How you can spy with it? You use it to jump. Can't fly with it.
Jumping into a good spot to pull out your binoculars and watch people in their rooms.
I've never done that. You shut your whole mouth.
We're gonna pretend that we didn't spend all of those years in space. The amount of times I caught you sneaking towards the other female.
Shut up, 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 shut up.
Fine.
Don't worry about it.
Just two good friends talking. That's all.
No, seriously, if you did...
At least saved the populace here from the trouble of you doing something like that.
No, shut up. Actually, did you actually find it or not? Because I knew we had one on the ship. I was one of the few who was jump pack trained. Not jet pack, but jump. So, I was curious if we actually had it on the ship still or if it got taken already.
He just slowly smirks. I'm not answering that question.
You stupid bastard. I'm trying to help them. I know, but I'm sure there was parts of it.
The injector assemblies could be potentially used to, you know, make
Exactly.
repairs.
Or the flamethrower.
If I was mad, then I'd have all the money that I
Wait a minute. Why did we have a fucking flamethrower? I saw that.
Shit.
No, so I was a part of a specialist squad of like weapons. I had to rip your fucking head off. Rip that butt off the back of your damned head. My unit was specifically a heavy weapons team. We mostly had various specialists.
Ruins.
That's what I'm saying. It's an odd choice for ruins.
We're not.
I think I've gaslit myself too hard.
Ruin is a very big bug.
I think I've gaslit myself too hard.
Roasting it with a fucking flamethrower. That's why we brought it. No, do we still have it? No, that was one of the few things that was taken by the Sand People while we were away. When we were coming here.
Those damned, I can't say that word, never mind. Oh, we don't call them that anymore. Remember?
We're not on Tatooine, friend.
He's a little out of date with what you call them anymore.
Whatever you'd like to call them.
They only like to call each other that.
If there are Jawas here.
Yeah, it's a little closed-minded of you to assume all people living in the desert stealing things are sand people.
I'm not going to tell you where the jump pack is.
If you don't...
Jawas are native, yeah.
It's one of the items that I hid away on the ship.
You bastard. I'm going to rip that fucking bun off the back of your skull.
Yeah, they were, one of the...
I'll take your blast and...
One of, like, the two
shoot you in the foot.
species that actually were native to that planet before some big cataclysm thing that turned it into the desert it is now.
Are the others the Tuscans?
Well,
I can speak Tuscan.
What became of
No,
Tuscans?
not Jawaese, but I can speak Tuscan. I've sat with them for a couple of months there. Quite civilized if you find the nomadic tribes. It's the
I think somebody just tried to
ones
shoot
that
up the
stay at
medical
one
bay.
place that are.
Fuck! Hold on a minute. I wasn't ready for that. Wait.
Go do your job.
But you might want to get in there.
Oh, fuck my life. I don't know, fucking hell. Why is it only when I'm fucking busy? Where they at? What happened?
It was, you say it, someone you said with child. Hey, no, it's fine. We're gonna get them back. They're gonna get brought back. Thank you very much. But they're gonna get brought back. We're gonna get them saved. I swear I'm gonna come in there and
What happened? I'm killing it.
he's gonna get his justice. Don't kill him.
Oh, it's the man. Never mind. I thought it was somebody else. Call me a fucking man.
It's not easy, but we are gonna get your family back. We're gonna make sure they're safe. And I'm sorry. I know this ain't fair. It really ain't. But this is gonna get figured out. We're gonna get them back.
Discipline and don't just stun your ass right now. Shut up.
Things are gonna be set right, and he is gonna get punished. I promise you. This ain't gonna be treated.
Hospitality tends to fucking fade away when you sell people, man.
Nice.
I sold a couple of miners. What do you all care?
They're fucking people, man.
Hey, Marion. Would you mind stepping outside for a moment? Hey, doctor. I believe the bear could use some more painkillers. Maybe you should go upstairs and get them and take a little bit. No, certainly not. I'm not. I'm not.
Hold on, where are you going?
How you feel, man?
I'm feeling pretty good.
Let's see.
Why do you ask?
I was just quite curious. She takes an IV drip and just puts it around his neck. You. Shh. You quiet now. Listen. I'm going to let go. And when I let go, you are not going to speak. Are we clear? You would find yourself in a very precarious situation there. You just need to be careful, right? It is in your best interest to say as little as humanly possible, unless you are told to speak.
Is there hope for her?
Because so help me, death is going to be the least of your worries. The Sith are a bit heavy-handed, but I am worse than they could ever be. So let me hear Hannah say you didn't answer the questions properly. Good. Our conversation never happened, but keep it in the back of your mind. Consider it your conscience. Oh, doctor, he's fine, I think, actually.
Morning, Mayor. I hope you understand. This is rightfully owed. Sir, you want... Get a hit on me.
What?
Do you know her
So
name?
sorry, Mayor.
The despotic slaver. Sorry. Do you remember her name when you sold her?
I mean, he doesn't need his ears for interrogating.
No, he does not.
And the detonator on the Womp Rat.
You know, you guys know how strong IV drips are? Like the tubing? It's very strong.
Now strong Bacta is.
No, I know. I didn't mean the chemical itself. I meant literally just the tubing.
Implying that the tubing could be used to hang the bear.
I see.
Am I understanding your insinuation?
Yes. I don't think he's doing what I asked. I put a thought in his mind, and I don't think he seems to be living up to it. I'll be back in a moment.
Whatever you say, I remember Hazel 100%, son. I do apologize. I'm sorry.
You know what? You get one more. You get one more.
What? Raina, please.
May want to speak up.
Exceedingly.
I remember Hazel. She had the most loveliest eyes.
That's fine.
Never mind, it's fine.
Before you're taken or whatever. Were you harmed?
Constructive to do with your pain.
I mean, there's a blaster on her head.
Harmed, not armed.
Oh.
I mean, like I said, I got mine in first. Her knuckles.
You bruised your knuckles. Come now, you should know better. We need to teach you how to punch and shoot.
You're good to step out.
I don't need to learn to shoot. I just need practice. That's all. I can shoot. I've done it. I don't want to.
Thank you, King.
Nobody does, except us.
We'll get you back.
Sir, is this your rifle?
Feeling a bit of a. Once we get signs of a concussion.
Yes.
Right now, this pain, you need to live with it.
You can
need to let it linger and remember why
Give me
it's
just a
happening.
moment.
Those names, Hazel is one of hundreds.
Who's the redhead? He looks new.
I do what I want to do with it.
I think his name's
Are we
Travis.
giving him back his gun?
I think he just made up a new name called Talon.
Yeah, he gave me.
You remember any of your old techniques they taught you? The historians, I mean.
Names to call him.
Just ensure
You share them with
We
me.
were on a ship for like so many years, and I didn't have a lot of time to practice.
Fair.
So unfortunately, I'm rusty as fuck.
Okay. That's fine.
Now, I do have a little bit of that magic left.
I don't need
But
that.
it's, like I said, limited.
Any things that I can do?
Things you could do? No. Very
Yeah.
much no.
In that case, no, I'm fine.
Sounds good. The amount of book smart that the library gave me can only go so far.
Oh,
When you're
certainly.
trapped on a fucking tin can for so many years.
Holy shit. I cannot believe I missed it. I haven't shot a blaster in anger. I've not shot a blaster in anger in over 5 years. It's weighing on me. It is weighing on me.
Yolan and Doomy approached you, actually.
About what? The last time I got even close remotely, I remember he looked so upset. Why the fuck is it not sticking? Where'd it go? Give me that shit! Stop doing that!
Yeah. I could find it out. I offered just, asking security for who
maybe that
would. Speaking of, hello?
That's me.
Can you not do that? That's fucking scary.
Hi.
just came here for what I think you're speaking on. I believe you told me Yolandi was one of your potential hires.
For what?
Yeah, for the escort mission, I'd be happy to if Yolandi would offer their services to pay them. However, second thing though, we're trying.
Shoot meet necessity to shoot.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for.
Are you aware that you've shoved 2 weapons into the same holster?
Yes, it's quite uncomfortable. Don't judge me.
Okay. Yeah, I got a quick to make real fast. I'll try and make this snappy. Medical bay doors are going to be locked. You can't just walk in willy-nilly. That's going to go for everyone in town. If you have a medical emergency, please use the medical comms. But soon, shortly, we're going to be moving the mayor to somewhere a little more secure since his wounds aren't looking as bad as we originally thought.
Wait, do we have a
prison?
Right, yeah.
Hey Yolanda, your blaster's a bit detached from your holster.
If I could fucking do something about it, I certainly would.
Sheriff, do you know who's renting out those rooms?
I can help out with that, seeing as the mayor is currently busy. I can assist in that regard. But for a moment, if you don't mind, who's needing to rent a room? Imagine you.
Yep.
He and I share a room. He's fine.
Right. We'll discuss credits here in a moment, but it's not too much. Okay. I mean, look, they don't even have their own sign.
They were roommates.
Goodness, they barely have any on.
Alright, you wanted to talk. Let's get to talk.
You're not funny.
I'm very honest.
Would you like to try that drink, by the way?
Frankly. Depends on how confidential you want to talk, or how open you're feeling. We can grab a drink, we can take a walk, we can go somewhere more secure. Alright, let's go to the cantina. Vale, you don't have to man the bar if you're still affected by things. But is it alright if we use the canteen as open space to talk?
Go right ahead.
Thank you. Alright.
I recall very vividly the last time I had a chance to use a blaster. In anger, at least.
You know if that stim guy
It was so disappointing. I looked him in the eye and was like, would you draw a blaster on me? I'd draw a blaster on me, and he didn't. I wish he did. So disappointing. Which...
The mayor actually, one good thing that they did was set up, training dummies in the old, diplomatic building.
It's not the same. I haven't feared for my life for over 5 years, and I'm not happy with it.
That's the rush, isn't it?
Well, I mean...
I miss the Empire.
We can run out to the desert, set our blasters to sun, and see who gets down first.
He'll bring his friends. I think you'll have a little more than him to deal with.
I don't miss the Empire, but I do miss the Spice Triangle. That's where most of my work got done when I was alone.
A little bit of glassing of planets, a little bit of genocide, a little bit of glassing of planets here and there. I could live with that so long as they would let me have what I had. That's a joke, by the way. I'm joking.
I was hoping so. Would you be willing, perhaps tomorrow, to help us with training as many of these townspeople as are willing and blasters?
I probably can. If I have the ability to be there, I will. Unless he decides he needs to go get lost in the desert again, and...
I'm not planning on it. Although, being used to the fact that I am a librarian who didn't have much time to learn how to shoot a blaster, I'd love to join in on that.
You're still very quiet. but yes, tomorrow might be the day that we plan on doing so
You are
formally.
becoming
Anyone who calls me by my
fucking
full
Mr.
name.
Nameless.
Anyone who calls me by my full name needs to give me.
Now, about that jump pack, I really do need it back if you possibly could.
That's fine. That's just.
I'm sure it's busted up. I would be very nice to have it back.
Can you not go to your ship yourself?
Yeah, but I'd rather not. It's very far out.
Lots of fucking sand.
Yes.
Lots of fucking sand.
Very literally, yes.
It's coarse, it's rough, and it gets everywhere.
I want to blow your fucking head. My fucking ethereal hips are too big. I can't put it on my fucking waist.
Listen, I might not be able to shoot a blaster, but at least I know how to use these fists.
These fucking fist. I know how to use my fucking foot up your ass. Oh, oh. That didn't happen.
It didn't happen. I didn't steal nothing. Didn't happen. I've never stolen anything off someone dead or alive ever.
That's a criffing lie, and you know it.
Shut up, Amp. Anyways.
I'm gonna go into the security building, pull up your rap sheet, and I'm going to list it.
You've never caught me for nothing, Miss.
If I look like a man, I'm actually going to. That's like the worst feeling in my entire life. I'm not even going to lie. I try so hard to look pretty, and I look like a grown man. I look like a little fucking Tatooine boy.
You're right, you little fucking twink.
It's over for me. It is beyond over for me.
It's okay. You'll fill out one day. It's fine.
One day. I'm almost fucking 30 and I look like this. I think it's over for me, personally. This might be... It might be over for me, I believe.
Also, if you misgender anyone in this town ever again, I swear to God, no more busting my tables. You're gonna have to make your money somewhere else, you fucking harlot.
No, you don't understand. That's the 8th person who's done it. It's my fault at this point for looking like this. It's my own fault for looking like this. Life's over.
Do you remember on the ship when we first met, and how a lot of the other troopers kept calling you a he? Shit was funny.
Honestly.
Obviously. They were fucking with me, so that way I could fuck with you even more.
I was the highest rank in that ship. I had zero respect. At this point, I've accepted it's my own fault.
Every time like someone it pretty much see a moon behind them.
Yeah, it was. I don't know you. Anyways, bye.
Hey, Marion, do you like to dance? Marion, do you like to dance? Do you like to dance, Marion? No, I'm serious. I just have a question. I just want to talk. I just want to talk. I just want to talk, Marion. I wonder if she realizes I can hit her from here.
Set it on stun. Aim for her leg. It'll be funny.
She pulls out her vibro knife.
No.
She's gone.
No. You
She's
might actually
gone.
get something important with that. Last thing we need is her bleeding out for the sake of a joke.
Who said it was a joke?
What I do?
Alright, Lyric. For what I tell you? Oh yeah. Like all of
That did not happen.
for some reason. If you have any
Alright, that's it. This is a standoff.
So, Marion, do you know how to dance?
We gotta.
Do you know how to dance, Marion?
No, I don't
No?
know.
Oh, you want me to show you? You want me to show you? She's shooting at your feet.
You wouldn't break the fucking law.
She shot at your feet.
That is terribly fucking rude.
That's how you dance.
No, I'm not.
You didn't even do the thing properly. You made it worse. That's your fault.
Yeah, I do that a lot. Yeah.
I mean, no blaster fire is allowed in the.
We're being looked at rudely by the Inquisitor. I can feel his icy, cold, emotionless stare.
You get used to it. You get used to it. Why are you talking? Don't talk to him. Don't talk to him. Oh, boy.
No, you were right when you said don't talk to it the first time. I don't believe it. Inquisitors ever.
Yeah, anyways.
Inquisitors are fucking horrifying. You work with them long enough and you realize it's just... It's like working with a droid almost. But like a really scary droid that can throw people across the room without touching them.
What? That exists? That's a real thing?
They used to.
Wait, so the whole force thing is like...
No, just really big, strong, terrifying droids.
I watched a man...
Force exists?
No one said anything about the force.
Oh, no, that exists. I would be in the same boat if I didn't see it with my own fucking eyes.
I mean, yeah, well, the Inquisitors are also under the same thing as the Force. I mean, last I checked. I didn't think Inquisitors exist, and that is probably why I've seen nobody dressed like them before in my life.
Yeah, probably. Oh, 1 second. Hold this for me.
What did I do? Fuck you holding out.
Take it.
What is it?
Beep. It starts beeping.
I'm gonna throw it to the side.
Beep, 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 beep. It was confetti.
Wonderful. I feel like you'd be the type if I had a mailbox to put a bomb in it.
More than likely. Or a car. Or a speeder.
Or a car or a speeder. You might not be so bad for an imp. Anyways, bye.
You wanted to make it more publicly known? I think Miss Skyla might want to hear this. I know you're
What's that look?
new townsfolk, but...
I'm suggesting that instead of a mayor, we have a council in the town.
Oh, shit.
That is a good idea.
Give people with various interests. It takes away the power for one and gives it to a group that understands their interests. Everyone can vote. Meaning that if you don't like a suggestion, then you don't have to say yes.
There was a part of that you also brought up that you wanted a seat on this council.
I do. I have interests in this town, and my associates have their interests that I am supposed to make sure that I at least have a little bit of, interests in their same interests. But I want a seat on this council purely because I want to represent my interests in a way that makes sure that we don't have to feel as we need to take control
damn
of
it.
the situation. Not we, they.
They were Sorry.
Out of character, this shit's struggling.
But this is the best situation for everyone involved. The reason I want to...
Council does not sound like a bad idea.
It's not one that I'm familiar with. But it
I
does
only
give
asked to have a seat on it because...
Imperial vibe.
It will satisfy my associates. And it will also benefit everyone.
It seems scrapped together, though.
At the very least, I can suggest things. I hope I've proven that I have some experience and some knowledge on some of these issues that the place has been faced with.
Indeed.
And at the very least, everyone else has the opportunity to say no. If they don't want it to happen.
Apologies, I'm getting some calls letting me know that I'm being needed for exactly the work that I'm signed up for. I do think that this is a fair idea. When I go get some of the paperwork handled, I'll bring this up and talk to some of the folk about this because, frankly, it's not a bad idea. I don't know how I feel about bringing an Empire folk back on in a governmental position in the town. I'll be honest with you, it's caused issues in the past, and I don't really want us to...
Only
They're not
people can
exactly
decide.
representing the Empire at the moment.
That's fair.
Yeah. Old bosses don't really exist anymore. So far as I'm aware.
It'd be an honor.
Yeah, no, I'll talk to them about it. I'll be very, very neutral in what you told me and relay it as is. I'll keep any biases I have out of the discussion. But
As I said, it's just a suggestion. What you choose to do with it is your prerogative.
I appreciate it. Alright, I'm gonna get this paperwork done. I'll catch y'all here in a bit.
Raina, very quickly. I know you're super busy. Yeah, I'll follow you. I believe I'm not sure what happened exactly, but I believe a great mistake has been made.
What do you mean?
The whole situation with the mayor. I understand the thought process, but making the town aware of it initially, bringing in more people than needed to know, was a mistake.
No, I know. I know maybe keeping things in the dark would have seemed fine, but they have a right to know what's happened to their family, their loved ones, their pregnant wives.
No, they did. I don't disagree. What I was getting at is that it should have been done a bit more tactfully and not as soon as possible. We should have done it. We should have waited until everything was in place, a replacement or a new structure right afterwards. And then you let me slit his throat and call it a day. We have him get his connections that we need, and then we set it up. That's what should have happened.
I know, but you've not had to work with him as closely. He's manipulative. He's got tons of connections. He has ways to convince people. I'd rather the town be mad at him than fall for a trick and let him go.
Too late to do anything about it now. Secondly, you cannot trust that man under any circumstance.
The gentleman up at the bar, Adrian.
You know I was Imperial. I don't hide it. I was a stormtrooper. I did things, and I'm not proud of it. I understand. But hold the fuck on this goddamn 1 second. This motherfucking alarm keeps going off.
Your data pad is so fucking loud.
I know it's annoying as all hell. But that man,
come on in.
Anything that they do, there is a reason behind it. I know you've heard the story of the old Sith, but well, maybe you haven't. I'm not too sure, but I'm going to assume you have. Inquisitors are that, but taken to the extreme in terms of their people skills, for lack of a better term. They manipulate, cheat, and lie in every way known to man, and they have external ways they can affect your thinking and mind. They can impose their will upon you just by looking at you, some of them. I've seen it firsthand. I see it every time I close my eyes every once in a while. They aren't right.
So, you're suggesting the council position be dropped entirely?
Not with them on it. Even if it's just...
That's going to be something we're going to be fighting with. If there's a council position, townsfolk are going to vote one of them in, because there's a lot of folk here who are for Empire strongly.
But the Empire, as an entity, I can understand, but they don't understand this. These Sith, these Inquisitors are... They're... She's shaking slightly. The things I've seen them do to people, how they work.
Hey, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm going to make sure that town is going to be taken care of. I'm not going to let no one take up any position of power to hurt no one. I promise you. No one's going to be hurt under my watch as best as I can make it. It's going to be okay. Now I got to get some paperwork done, but I'm here for you.
It's fine, just needed to give you the warning.
Yeah, no, I don't trust him. I promise you that. I'm gonna be watching out to make sure no Sith folk end up on the council. All right.
We can discuss more of it later. Get to work and I'll go back to patrolling if I need to.
Certainly. You take care now.
Ooh, think me. Left. Checking upstairs. Clear upstairs. Clear upstairs.
Shoot! It doesn't have recoil. It's a plasma weapon.
Lovely.
Literally, point, bang. Holy shit.
What happened?
Took care of that.
Your gun. Stop losing it.
I would, but my ethereal hips are much bigger than my actual ones.
Don't you have a chest holster?
That's where the knife goes.
Put it with the knife then.
Fuck.
Breathe.
On the unarmored individual. Yes, but like, you know, you gotta go for the weakest link,
I already have. This is mine. I know what a weapon. Why are you giving me this? I already have one.
Well, now you have another.
Damn, I'm good at this.
Happy life there. I guess.
Somebody check if they're alive as I drag them out.
Do you know if there's any sort of identifiers of maybe just normal bandits in the haven or something else?
I caught a stray, but I'm fine for now. I have work to do fast.
I mean, it's not a great idea to engage in melee combat with someone with a very, very bright sword that I've never seen before.
No, it is not. That punch to the face was the most foolish thing I think I've seen a mortal human commit.
Yeah. Who's that? On the ridge. New people. I don't know if they are.
Oh, I think they're
Shall we say hello?
Do me a favor. Take this blaster.
Yeah.
Put two in the corpses' heads. Are we really doing this already?
Use your gun back. Oh fuck.
Give me that.
Gun back. There you go.
What's the... Hold on a minute. Let me get this.
Get that person slack, Yolandi. Anyways. I only saw 3 of them. I looked around and I didn't see any nearby.
What happened to the third one?
Oh, all 3 are dead. I stabbed one. One dead here, the other dead over there, and you stabbed one. Is that one of us or not one of us?
That's one of us.
Okay, we're good.
Good day for training, it seems. Going to be harassed until it's done. Are you injured?
Yep. Took a couple. I forgot I don't have my armor on. Yeah. Just one moment. I need to make sure of one thing.
Bandits or something that would indicate New Haven. Looking over them.
New toy.
Yeah.
So you're looking over the side. I mean,
It's more than just a stand.
Yeah.
I'll go to the medicine in a moment. I need to check something.
There we go. Okay. Alright, so this isn't like New Haven or anything. Alright.
I got you, man.
Huh?
Did any of the guys survive? Or like, are they still breathing, or are they all dead?
No.
Okay.
They're all dead, yeah.
Okay, good. Alright.
Pretty good. Pretty damn good.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
My lightsabers.
Alright, yeah, good.
We just,
Looks like they took one of your weapons.
we might have been.
No? I got mine.
Oh, no, you have 0.
Yeah, I okay, I see.
Conclusion as well.
Yolandi. Did you get the document?
Away! I'm fine.
I shot him in the head. You owe me a book.
Fine.
So you need to get you checked up.
Yes. Can you go find the medic?
Fuck away. No. Towards the other female rooms. Hey, you. Hello. Fuck away. No. Towards the other female rooms. Hey, you. Hello. Fuck away. No. Towards the other female rooms. Hey, you. Hello. Fuck.
Ah. Sorry, I lagged out. What happened?
Out of character, person who is playing the doctor in town, they went to take a quick food break, so
Okay.
they'll be back when they're back.
Okay, that's cool.
Is
I
what
can
it is.
I can wait. I'll be fine.
Hopefully. Are you already wounded?
I took a blaster bolt right to the, I mean, I saw one hit me, so I just kind of played it off. Yeah.
Okay, never mind then. Carry on.
Did you find the stems on the ship?
If I did, I would have offered you one.
Okay. You hit as well.
Hopefully only you can hear me. I don't know if it's working this time, but Sarah, can you hear me? I can't tell, Sarah. Anyway, could you give me a nod if you rolled? You can't hear me. What the fuck? This is pointless.
Out of character. Benny, I can hear you if you can hear me. Yes. Something. Please. It's like off. It's like then doing. It's like then doing. There's every on the sand.
Think about all of the Ewoks will get slaughtered together. You're not allowed to die yet.
I just saw them. Oh.
It's on the house. Thank you.
He's offering you a drink.
Oh, yes, thank you.
I'll leave. I'll come back later.
I mean, it's cheap beer. I know it's not really your taste,
Okay.
We're taking you back to the medical bay, Yolandi.
I'll be there in a moment.
Doctor's there.
I'll be there in a moment.
The doctor's there.
I'll be fine. For now. I'll make it. I can make it there.
I don't.
Lovely.
Alright. I'll watch you walk.
I heard blast of fire.
Come on.
I heard fire.
You're not in any condition right now.
I heard fire. Where'd it go? Where? I heard it.
In any condition? Slowly starts to drag.
No one.
Come on.
Nope.
Oh.
You're not in any condition.
There's no one there. If there was, I probably would have drawn my weapon.
There you go.
No. There, yeah.
I can hear it. Do you not hear it?
Move. Medical treatment first. We brought them. As they're bitching, screaming, and kicking.
And what's the issue?
You see a blaster burn right through the right shoulder. Do you hear it? It's coming from that direction.
Hear what?
Never mind. I'm fine. Just
scenario,
the shoulder.
We'll take care of
If
it
you
after
come
you're
inside, I can
treated.
treat your injury.
Yes.
Okay. Just sit here for a moment.
Give me a second to find my chair.
Let me find my chair. Truer statement has never been fucking said.
And then, do you need help removing your shirt so I can bandage the wound?
Her sweater, her sweater vest, just it has no sleeves, so you could probably see the wound easily.
Ooh, ouch. Well, this shouldn't be too bad. I wrap the wound, give a stim. That should be better soon.
Thank you. I'm sorry, I never learned your name. You've always just been Doctor.
Lorena.
Yolandi.
Probably disarmed since I was
Security.
injured. Yolandi's. Nice to meet you. And for a stim, that'll be 100 credits, please. Thank you. If you want, you can rest here for a bit while you heal up, or you're free to go.
Miss Yolandi, you said, I was told by Rainer earlier that there's gonna be some kind of firing range thing going on later.
As far as I was aware, it was tomorrow, but if it is today, then I can certainly help with that.
Alright, I'm gonna take a bit of a nap, but I'll be back in soon, whenever that happens.
I just need to look. I just need to see.
That's fine. And I'll go with you, and we'll look and we'll see that there's nothing there, and then you can rest.
The rebel bastards aren't going to get me this time. Not ever again.
See, nothing there.
Fine. Sorry, I was getting earth sauce.
Water break.
Yeah, I need earth sauce.
Fourth dimensional water break.
Rebel bastards.
Oh, yeah.
Even when they're fucking destroyed, I still hear them. Huh?
Where everyone went?
Or what?
Not the slightest clue. Unfortunately. Although the Inquisitor is right there. So.
There's a man up there.
For him.
Ideally, no.
I don't know, I heard something earlier, but they might be somewhere over there. I'm not sure. I could be wrong. Could entirely be wrong. I suppose it's probably for the best the town cleared out, considering what happened.
Hey, what can I do to just buy a whole bottle of liquor?
You pay for the whole bottle of liquor.
Yeah, I'll take that.
It's gonna be like 10 or 30, depending on the bottle. But just something cheap.
Rebel Alliance doesn't exist anymore, but I just... They don't go away. I hear them everywhere.
Oh no. And that is precisely why getting proper amount of rest after you're wounded is a good way to recover from such memories. Instead of letting them cloud your judgment.
I will try to turn it on. Oop, what I clicked on the door. Turn it on, see if it's something with the hardware, if it's software, if the issue.
There's a place out in the desert I think I should pay to visit. Commune, as they say.
I've heard the name once or twice. What do you know about it?
It's a place that my teachers told me to visit if the search wasn't going well. And I've been here for a year, and I've yet to meet one person, one that fits the description of the one I was supposed to hunt. Now the issue being, there's someone who looks to be wearing armor that my teachers wore. And there's an uncanny vibe of the one that wears all black. And then there's a Mandalorian brandishing a saber.
Well, that's why I was trying to point out earlier. Not too obvious, but...
And obviously I told them what I am, a librarian. Feel like it's fitting.
Enough.
I digress. Seems I've fooled them for the most part. But they are no Jedi.
That's just
that I am meant to hunt.
That's what I assumed.
But I don't need Mandalorians chasing me to the ends of the fucking galaxy.
Yeah. Definitely don't need that. No. Sorry?
Never mind. That is just the second time someone that was before behind us has now appeared in front of us. Feels bizarre.
Speed.
Yes, I guess some of them are just running around.
Aye.
I digress. Would you like to follow me to these ruins?
Why not?
Keywords.
I suppose, why not?
Lovely.
You sure you know your way there?
In the year that we've been stranded here, I've taken the liberty of at least exploring enough of the area around me to get a grasp on where it should be. See, the Force is a strange thing.
So I've
It
heard.
wants to pull and direct you where you need to be, when you need to be. And obviously, in some aspects, it is quite helpful. But in others, it is, how you say, quite chaotic.
So I can gather.
And while the Sith view the Force with only one shade, only one premise, power, and while the Jedi view the Force as a balance, my view is different.
I'd argue in terms of the balance.
And in that aspect, the Jedi are not wrong in their beliefs. In some aspects, yes, it is a balance of light and dark. But it's also much more. Many different shades. Hello there.
Oh, what's going on?
Motherfucker.
Oh, yes, some of the history. I'm a historian, a librarian.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Any information that's with selling or buying?
We're just on our way to a ruin that we were requested to look at before.
What the fuck was that? You guys see that?
I didn't see anything. Anyways.
Alright.
Mother. Hey! Hey, Logan! Logan!
I heard there was a firefight earlier.
Yeah, I got shot in it.
Go handle something. Feel free.
I'll join you momentarily.
Listen to this guy's like boring story about the Jedi or whatever.
Who is it?
Hey, way over there. I don't know his name.
That's Logan.
Hey.
Logan.
Logan, that's right. He gave it to me, I just forgot. I'm dreadful with names.
No, I understand. No, I saw people and I was just checking to see it wasn't another incident waiting to happen.
Is it someone new to town?
No.
That person there?
Oh, that person? No, he crashed. He's been here with me. He just keeps to himself more often than not.
Okay.
Yeah, those two crash landed when they arrived, and they were together when it happened. He's
So I heard there was a
if you speak
fire.
to him, actually. He's a self-proclaimed scholar. He was
He's
some sort of
historian.
I think.
He studies mostly the realms of things of a mystical persuasion, you could say. Kind of the more so nothing to do with the Force itself specifically, just things of that nature, occultish, supernatural, the Empire's history period.
Many anomalies in the galaxy.
Yeah.
Has he? So you said he crash landed here not too long ago.
About a year, he and I.
Oh, how have I not met him before?
As I said, he keeps very much to himself, and he's been out in the wood, in the deserts, looking for things.
I'm going to go make sure that, you know, clinic isn't actively being shot up again.
If something's getting shot up, please just go on me on the radio.
Yes. You know what? Do you have a comm link?
Yes.
I'm going to give you requestable access to our closed circuit comms. If you ping us, we can let you in. Otherwise, the comms will still be locked to you. If you ever need anything, contact us. We will come.
Understood. He went off, damn it.
Right. Oh, hey Jim. That thing that I sensed. Can I sense a direction on it now, or is it just kind of around town? This entrance or the other entrance? Okay. Okay, good. I don't think they came in over here.
Following your lead.
Let's check the front.
Hi, this is Lorena. Just wanted to make a report that, sorry, I forget the name, little creature thing. Just wandered into town, and where there's one, there's usually a lot of them, and I know they're sort of pests. Don't know if that's something you need to be aware of, but yeah, probably gonna become an issue if they're left to multiply too much.
I'll look into it. Thank you, Doctor.
Yes.
Right. I'd like to find it. It's a very good staff.
Oh, it's these little things.
Wandering around.
It's like red. You doing okay
Except
there,
it's
little
yellow.
You see its leg is twisted real bad.
Looks like its leg is twisted real bad. Hey. Here. Do you want a little bit of bark?
Seems harmless enough.
Yes, but seeing as they don't have any comm links or anything, it looks like they're just
Picked them clean. They're just highwaymen.
okay. Well, so they're just a band of friendly idiots who decided to become raiders. Okay, well, I'll take the blasters then, if that's okay, unless somebody already took them.
A couple of them have already been taken, but I imagine there's still one or two around.
Sorry, I thought he was a really tall Jawa for a second. He just, cloak and everything.
I could be mistaken for one every once in a while. I'm not quite as young as I used to be.
My masters once told me that during a hunt, finding a place like this, a place that I've ever felt so much darkness before, would help lead me to answers, help lead me in my hunts.
Fucking.
What are you trying to do? Turn it off?
Yeah. Fucking
It was peace
stupid ass
sign.
controller.
Peace sign to turn off, and then thumbs up to turn on.
No, my controller does some stupid shit where it doesn't put up the other finger, so it doesn't register as a peace
So you
sign.
literally can't. I got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can activate it, I can do all of the other things with it, but I literally can't deactivate it with this controller sometimes. He's gonna start trying to use the dark side of the Force on his crystal to maybe help direct or get a ping on where this entity is. Oh, son of a bitch. Seeing as the crystal would be the closest thing to the dark side that he has at the moment to, I guess, be a nexus, be a kind of control point that he can use to better connect himself with the dark side.
So while filtering through and kind of like softly using it as a kind of a honing device of sorts, you are able to get the general direction, but you can't tell which room specifically this entity lies in.
So many colors. And the dark always uses such a violent red. They could have chose any other dark color, even black, but no, had to be red.
I'm finally getting through a session. Let's go.
concerning and reassuring in different measures.
That's exactly how I feel.
I don't know this person though, and force sensitivity comes in different forms. Not everyone follows practices that I follow, or Adrian follows, so...
Well, religions, aren't they?
Something like that. It's hard to explain to people who don't know, but it's hard to consider it a faith.
I lived with a Jedi for about a month. I've heard many, many things. You might be surprised what I understand.
In some ways, it's hard to understand as a faith, because to us, it's just the truth. It's just a culture. It's a practice.
It's the nature.
It's a... Yes. What we do is a duty. It's a choice that we make. It's not just, you know... It's not necessarily dogma. It's a profession, even. Kind of like what you do. From what I've heard of you.
Described the Mandalorian mindset very well.
It's even more difficult to put your thumb on now because we're picking up the pieces, but everyone seems to have a different idea of how we should do it.
Nature of ideologies. It's similar practices with Mandalorian culture at the moment. There are many sects, many religions, some dogmatic, some free, and then some somewhere in the middle, and none of them can agree on what's right or who should lead us and why.
You mentioned a Mandalore earlier. I imagine that must be something important considering most of, your culture.
I'm heading tonight. I'm heading to bed, nerd. You have a good night. Have fun. Bye.
Unequivocal traditional leader. Generally, they are possessing of an artifact called the Darksaber, which is prophesied and thought to be the first contemporary lightsaber after proto-sabers were phased out.
Do you mind if I touch it?
Promise not to break it?
Of course. Card down real quick. Can you tell me anything that you know about this lightsaber, its history, that you would know of?
Indeed. This was her mother's. It was in her hand as she died at the hands of Inquisitors.
I see it now. This saber is not necessarily your own, or at least not the original. Someone close,
Indeed.
perhaps?
The blade was my mother's.
I'm glad I was able to make it through a session today. Shame I'm a little fucking tired right now, but otherwise, get a good session. Things went well. I don't know if I'm gonna be back next week to do it. I know it is what it is.